First Nephi chapters 20 through 21 is where the reading gets tough. Nephi quotes Isaiah 48 through 49, which reads more ambiguously because of the plethora of symbols Isaiah uses for subjects like Christ, his servant, and Israel. Why does Nephi quote from Isaiah for a full 2 chapters after settling in the Promised Land? He tells us in chapter 19, saying, "Remember the Lord thy Redeemer." Nephi reads Isaiah to his family so his posterity might remember Christ coming in 600 years and rely on him. He writes Isaiah so we might remember and rely on Christ thousands of years after his coming and gather the house of Israel.
You were sent to earth at this precise time, the most crucial time in the history of the world, to help gather Israel.
But when Nephi quotes Isaiah, there are key differences between their manuscripts. Let's explore the meaning of a few of these key differences by comparing 1 Nephi 20 through 21 side by side with Isaiah 48 through 49 in the King James Bible. In the beginning of Nephi 20, Isaiah defines the house of Israel as those who are come forth from the waters of Judah. The Book of Mormon version adds, or out of the waters of baptism. In this case, Joseph Smith added that phrase as prophetic clarification of what the waters of Judah means. We know this because the Book of Mormon translations did not include this phrase until the 1840 edition. Last time we highlighted references to Christ in red. This time use pink on Joseph's editions because it is close to the red of Christ and that it has righteous prophetic origin, and underline instead of highlight, denoting Joseph or Nephi is speaking these words instead of someone referring to them. In the next verse, Isaiah says the children of Israel do stay themselves upon the God of Israel. The Book of Mormon version says they do not stay themselves upon the God of Israel. Based on the context, Nephi's reading makes much more sense because the Lord chastises Israel for forgetting him. This discrepancy is most likely a scribe error passed into the King James Bible. Later in chapter 21, there's a bigger change. Nephi adds 48 words to verse 1, saying the house of Israel is broken off, driven out, and scattered abroad because of the wickedness of the pastors of my people. Nephi's addition seemed to be a huge clarification for who the isles of people from afar are in Isaiah's version, providing us with a better understanding of the house of Israel. As you study, ask yourself, who made each change and what are they trying to tell us?